Hey guys, me Ethan, back with another video, and today we are doing something very special. Have you ever wondered why even when something doesn't go my way, I have a positive mindset? My positive mentality does not come naturally. I have to work at it a lot. I would like to introduce someone who helped me a lot in my positive mindset. It would be my mom. Hi. We are recording in Lake Tahoe, California after Nationals, which you've probably already seen those videos, and if not, well, you better go watch them. My mom also has a YouTube channel, Red Hot Mindset. On her channel, we also did a collaboration of 3 things parents can do to encourage their kids. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 things kids can do to develop a big dream and have a positive mindset. Tip number 1. If anybody tells you that it's impossible and you can't do it, just don't listen to them, because you can. And you can dream big and you can do it. My dream is to go to Olympics. What was your dream as a kid?
My dream was to be an author, to write books. A tip I have for parents is that we really do need to encourage our kids, no matter how big their dreams are, that their dream is not dumb. Their dream matters, and our goal is to just encourage them in that path and to be willing to help them in any way that we can. Because who are we to say that their dream doesn't matter or that it's not a gift, that they need to develop and help them flourish that.
Everybody thinks that going to the Olympics is a huge dream and that it's not possible, but it is.
So have we ever told you you can't do that?
No, never, not once.
Is that important to you? Is it a big deal?
Yeah, definitely, because if they were telling me I couldn't, I'd probably be done by now. Kids will usually take tips and listen to their parents a lot of times. So if they're telling you to quit or things like that, a lot of kids will end up quitting because of that.
And to that, I just say, why not get your hopes up? I mean, what's the alternative to that? To settle for less than what you were created to be? To settle and be average or mediocre? Why not dream big? Why not get your hopes up? It's okay.
Tip number 2, don't quit. Don't give up. Don't give up after your first failure, your first obstacle, your first trial. Don't give up after that.
What's your perspective on failure?
Well, if you give up or you quit or whatever, if you keep going, you'll find that, like, even if you don't like it, maybe you will find that you do like it, or things that are hard, they might become easier for you later on, and everybody else will think that it's hard, but for you, it's really not the hardest thing ever, and you might have fun doing it. So failure to me is not when you fail to attempt something, or like you attempt and fail, but when you actually fully give up and stop trying at all. Like, for me in gymnastics, it takes me many tries, days, weeks sometimes, to learn a new skill. But if failure to me wouldn't be not making it, it would be giving up on that skill and never trying it again.
So what many would call a failure, if you don't make that skill, or if you fall on an apparatus while you're in a meet, what would you consider that?
Well, it would be an attempt and a learning experience, because when you do something wrong, you can correct it. And a lot of times my coach will say you overcorrected it, because when he says that's a good thing, because when he tells me to do something and I do it too much, that's a correction, and that means I'm learning from my mistakes. Has there been any trials where you have thought about giving up but never actually given up on them?
Yeah, there's been plenty. I've had plenty of trials in my life, and I would say the biggest one right now is over Christmas. I broke my ankle running. Running is a passion of mine. The boys know that, and I broke my ankle. And I had to decide if I was going to let that stop me, if I was going to quit on my dreams that I have for running, or if I was going to persevere through, even though it's taking months to get back to normal. My childhood dream was to be an author, and it actually was a dream. I don't even remember when I didn't have that dream. I always had it, but I kind of put it on the back burner for a long time, and I did think about quitting, or it got hard, and I just didn't see myself being as good as other people or other
Oh,
Okay, so I put those dreams on the back burner for a long time because I felt like there were other things that I needed to do. And as they progressively got further away, I started making excuses. I started comparing myself to say I'm never going to be as good as that author, so why try? I don't have anything to say, all those things. And I finally came to the realization that I have a dream in my heart for a reason, and I need to use it. I need to use my giftings to impact others. And so I decided to take it up again, and my first book is coming out this fall. So that's a pretty neat experience that I had in my dreaming. Do you ever compare yourself to gymnasts who may be further along than you are right now?
no, but what I do compare is where I was before, where I am now, and where I want to be later on.
Yeah, because your success is really individual.
Yeah.
It matters what your goals are, your specific goals, and you can't look at what other people are doing because they may have a different game plan, they may have a different goal, they may have a little bit more experience, and you're just not quite there yet, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to get there, right?
Yeah. Tip number 3. Kids, you can also inspire your parents because a lot of times they give up on their dreams.
It's true because a lot of times as adults, we give up on our dreams. We go to adulting and feel like the dreams are silly and they're not realistic, and we have to be in the real world, and that eliminates our dreams. And that's not true because it's important for us to continue dreaming, and dreaming means that we're growing. And here's the other thing. I didn't want to be an excuse for my kids because if I gave up on my dreams, then I'm essentially telling them it's okay for them to give up on their dreams. And they needed me as an example to see what success means and what dreaming really means. And so as a parent, that's the best thing that we can give to our children, is that example of going after a dream.
I want to have a big dream to inspire all kinds of people, including my parents.
And I'm not too prideful to admit that this kid inspires me every day. My kids do inspire me because they have big dreams and they're willing to go after it. And that inspires me to keep going and to find a dream and to go after those.
So let's do a quick recap. Number 1, don't let people tell you it is impossible, and dream big because, yeah, you'll get there.
Why not?
Number 2, don't quit. Don't give up when an obstacle comes or a trial. Push through the obstacle, go around the obstacle, figure it out. Number 3, you can inspire your parents. You can inspire a bunch of people. Like she said earlier, I inspire her. I'm sure I inspire a lot of you too. So you can inspire other people. This has been a really fun collaboration. We also did one on her channel right here, right there. You better go watch it. You saw mine, now you have to see hers. So she has a channel all about mindset. So if you want more mindset, because I do a little bit of mindset, but she does all mindset, so go check her out.
And remember, stick the dismount on that subscribe button. And see you guys next time.